Sawadee everyone, greeting from home, from Luang Prabang. Take a look. So we are in front of the confluence between the Mekong and the Namkon River. The brown one on the other side is the Mekong River, and this is the Namkon. This is the embankment project that has been going on for almost 2 years. It's quite a big progress, as you can see, and I think they better finish it before the rainy season starts. Otherwise, the dirt will get washed away like last time. It's good to see a green, nice scenery, no more smoke like last month. And the most importantly, it's good to be back home. Luang Prabang is very quiet at the moment. Me personally, I like it because I got nothing to do with tourism. But for those who have business that rely on tourists, it's a struggle. But it's very typical, it's low season. So yeah. We kind of have rain pretty early this year. Usually rainy season in Laos starts a bit late. Mid-June to end of June is the normal season, but now in May we have quite a bit of rain. It's not like every day raining, but every now and again we have it, which is quite unusual consider how hot and how dry May is. Yeah, I think that's part of the climate change. For those who have been following me for some time, you probably realize that I've done quite a lot of Laos videos, the scenery, countryside, city tours and cultures and all that. In this video though, I'll do something a little bit different. So I'll be telling you the common names in Laos. I'm not sure if this is just Lao culture or other cultures doing it as well. Lao people tend to keep their children's name after animals. It's very common. Yeah, let's say, in one family, don't be surprised if you come across, the whole family with the whole range of name of the animal farm, like can be chicken, pig, bird, not buffalo. Buffalo is insulting. Sometimes can be tiger, sometimes can be color like Mr. Red, or sometimes can be silver or gold and things like that. And sometimes you'll have this big fat person with rotund belly named Joy. Joy means skinny, right, or thin, but then when you look at the person, it's like so exaggerating. And the opposite sometimes can happen to a person who is very skinny, very small, and named Tui, which means fat. For those who have been living in Laos for a long time, they'll probably get used to it. I mean, if you don't translate it, then it's fine, but once you translate them into English, then I find it very cute and very funny at the same time. Like, again, it's very common to have a whole family with the whole range of seafood name, starting from shrimp, oyster, clams and stuff like that, and fish, of course. And honestly, though, I haven't met anyone who actually named octopus. Maybe we don't have the sea, I don't know why. So imagine if we were to introduce each other in a European or American way, where they all always follow by name. For example, if I were to introduce my families to my friend, let's say this is my dad, Chris, that's my mom, Jessica, that's my brother, Stephen, or my sister, Claire, or whatsoever. Laos is not like that. When we introduce our families or our friends to other people, it's always about, this is my dad, this is my mom, that's my sister, that's my brother, and then later, they will introduce themselves to the person with their name if they're interested in, or they will do it before they leave the party, So yeah, again, I think part of that is because we love animals so much. So in Lao culture, if a baby turns a month old, the elderly will pick the suitable name for him or for her. Usually it comes from the grandparents. Of course, it can be sometimes coming from the parents themselves, but because we respect our elderly so much in our culture, most of the time names will be picked by the elderly ones. Sometimes can be the senior monks from the temple, which is different from Khmer culture. Khmer culture, the way I grew up, is everything has to be associated with the shaman. Let's say my name was given by the shaman as well. Not by given, but picked by the shaman because he was there, to witness the ceremony. For example, my grandnephew, who is a bit over 2 years old, and he has 3 different names and all given by shaman. In Khmer culture, if the baby doesn't like the name, he will falling sick, get uncomfortable and cry in the nighttime, and that's when the shaman will revisit and then perform some ritual and then give him another name, and if he likes it, then all the sickness will be gone, disappear. That's the way we believe. But in Lao culture, it's different. You know, picked by, like I said, the elderly grandparents or even the neighbors who's older. Like I said, let's say if I were to introduce my families with the whole range of animal names to my friends, I'll be like, hi, my name is Chicken, that's my little sister Pig, that's my brother Eel, that's my dad, you know, Tiger or Dragon, that's my mom Frog, stuff like that. It's so common. And like I said, because we're so used to it, it doesn't look funny, but if you translate it for people from different culture where they're not so used to it, it's kind of funny. But yeah. Anyway, folks, so from now on, I'll be focusing on the Lao content, and thanks for always following me. Again, take care and see you in the next EP.